Hello, my friends, and welcome back to my channel. This is Tommy the Tarot Reader, and I am doing a reading for Gemini now, which is what do you need to know right now? So if this reading resonates with you, go ahead and like. But as you can tell, that I'm doing my readings I'm saying this right now because I'm not doing my readings for likes or subscribes. I'm just doing my readings because this is what I like to do. So right now, I am doing a reading for Gemini. What do you need to know right now? And I'm going to pull one card from this deck. So, what do we got? The Fool. But it came out reversed, and I'm not reading reversals. But if it came out, since it came out reversed, I'm going to tell you what it means reversed. That you're coming out of a period where you've been feeling constricted, and tense, and stressed. So the Fool in the upright is what you need to be in, is that you let it go. You let go of all these expectations and the things that you feel you have to do and the things you have to be and act like around people. You don't have to be that, because in the end, it doesn't matter. They all forget about it. However, you thought you should act a certain way and you did, they've already forgotten about it. You gotta let that go. So, you have any expectations in meeting people, let it go. It's not gonna work for you. You got to be more lighthearted with your situations with people that matter to you. And what does that mean? Whatever you are doing is about you. It's not about them. You have to focus on what I am doing right now is about me and my goals, or whatever it is you're doing, and my paycheck. But kissing up to their ass is not part of that, all right? So if you're kissing up to anyone's ass, no. Don't do that. The card came up reverse, which is telling me don't kiss anyone's ass. Just don't. And don't give in to something you don't believe in, and just don't do anything to compromise your values, who you are. Just don't. And get away from all of it. What you need to know right now is you need to get into the full energy of, I know who I am, or I gotta figure out who I am, and it's okay. I am open to exploring who I am and having a great time at it. I am not going to limit myself with any negativity in my head or negativity with people around me. I'm not going to listen to them. But you do need, even the Fool needs to have a path. The Fool cannot just drift. You can't be a drifter. That's not your nature. It just isn't. And just land where you may. That's not your nature, Gemini. You can't do that. At least the card is telling me intuitively, I'm telling you right now, you can't just be one of those people that's just like, oh, I'm just going to do this and that and this and that, and I don't have to have any responsibilities. You can't do that. You just can't. So you have to figure out a way to take care of yourself first and foremost. For some of you, just the basic, where am I going to work so I can pay for my rent and feed myself? Yeah, figure it out. You have to. And I just said that, and the strength card came out. You have to figure it out. You can't be relying on people to pay. And this is for some of you. You just can't rely on people to pay for your stuff or for you to couch surf. No, you can't. You just can't. So you have to pull it together for some of you. You have to pull it together and figure out your life, without relying on people to take care of you. And for some of you, you already figured it out and you are successfully doing it, all right? And exactly, I just said that. I am now doing the Celtic cross spread. You are in, okay, some of you may not, okay, some of you may be like, this is not speaking to me. That's fine, so click off. But you are already in your soulmate love relationship. You're already in it. There's already 3 soulmate love cards here. So this relationship you're in is everything to you. It gives you strength no matter what. Whenever you get a little anxious, you have to look at your relationship and tell yourself, this is pretty amazing. You got to appreciate the relationship you have, because a lot of people don't have the relationship you have. They're struggling. You have someone in your life that loves you and adores you, or whatever kind of love you already have it. You already have it, so that you have the freedom. You have the freedom, Gemini, to feel the love. And so love is really important to you. So what you need to know right now is the love. You really need to hone in to the love in your life, because there's so much love in your life. It's pretty amazing. Yeah, there you go. There's so much love in your life. Sometimes you get a little worried. You get a little worried about what you have to give to keep the love. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about if you're going to keep the love in your life. You're worried about that it's going to leave you. I see that. Don't worry about it. But you do have, because the Ace of Cups and the Two of Cups, you are in a lot of love in your life, and I want you to treasure it. The universe, what you need to know right now is you want to treasure the love in your life, and do not think that you can lose it. You have to create a mind and emotional space where you're the person creating the love in your life. You have to create that. You are doing that. But sometimes there's a little bit of anxiety that comes in, and you wonder if you will lose all of it. When you think that way, you need to get away from whatever is stressing you or burdening you. Because whatever that is telling you that if you can't handle this, you're going to lose your relationships. No, you have to handle things in terms of things separately, Gemini. You can't get your stuff all muddled. There's a lot of love here. So whatever it is, your love relationship is not muddled. And how you're feeling, if you have a bad day or bad mood, that cannot get muddled into your work or school. You got to put that aside. Your love, keep your love away from the stress of your work or school or whatever, but try to keep, I don't really see anything stressful here. I do need you, the universe is saying you need to really be more clarified in your thought processes. Your thought have to be very crystal clear. It does. You can't just impulsively go into a bad thought or like something like bad's going to happen. You can't do that. Stop. You have to pull back and think, I have a lot of love in my life and a lot of people who rely on me, that whatever bad things is happening in my head is not happening, is not going to, because you are the Queen of Cups. Because you have to hone back in to the love energy that is so strong here. But you are also in a very supportive place that whenever you have some bad thought, you got to erase that. Because nothing in your environment right now there's nothing in your environment is saying something bad's going to happen or something this and that. There's nothing. So don't make it up. Don't make it up. Just go and have... Yeah, don't make it up. It's not bad. Nothing's bad happening. Gemini. Yeah. There's so much love in your life. You need to learn more appreciation and learn to recognize more of the love in your life. Because there's so much of it. And you need to go with how much love you have in your heart. And when there's any inkling of worry or of fighting or of anxiety, you have to go back to your appreciation and the love in your life, all right? That's Gemini. Cancer. Six of Pentacles. Cancer, you're focusing on work and what's important to you. Regarding maybe establishing relationships with money, or maybe that the relationships in your life, you are assessing whether or not this is going to be fruitful for you with your goals. So you're kind of a little bit opportunistic right now because you have certain goals, whether it's money, or family, or business. You have goals. And so you are looking at relationships right now, whether or not these interactions are working or moving towards your goals. So with the Six of Pentacles for me, it tells me that, right now, what my instincts and my intuition is telling me that you're pretty focused on your goals. You're really, really focused on your goals here. So it's going to happen no matter what. The Four of Swords. Well, so the Four of Swords tells me that whatever it is that you are so focused on, you may need to right now just pull back on it and relax, because it may not be going your way, and maybe Cancer, you gotta let it go. For some of you, whatever this thing is about, it might be about a relationship that's not working out. It could be about an agreement that's not working out. It's a contract that, I don't know. So the Six of Pentacles to me, and I just said that, it wasn't clear. What was the agreement? What was the contract? It wasn't clear. So you need to pull back because it wasn't clear. Yes, Cancer. I'm going to do the Celtic cross on this. This is what do you need to know right now. You're not clear. You're confused. You are. Confused, not sure, just chilling out, all right? Seeing where things go. There's no reason for you to rush anything. You don't really have any type of, this gotta happen, this gotta happen, this gotta happen. It's not that. It's just not. Because you don't need anything to happen, actually. You just don't. You know, you're good. Nothing has to happen. If people are in trouble around you, you're just like, yeah, you should not let that affect you. If people are having problems around you, that is not you to be Superman. And for you to maintain relationships because you have to be Superman. No, you need to work at changing that and leaving it alone and just living your life. I have 3 aces here, Cancer. You need to start focusing on what is important to you, your money, the truth. The truth, you need to focus on the truth. So the 7 of Cups has crossed the Jack of Coins with the 8 of Swords. You are allowing something to bother you. And you're allowing it to bother your sense of love in the world and your sense of security. I also feel you have not said everything you need to say. And you need to actually do that. So what do you need to know right now? Whatever you need to say, you need to say it. And you cannot hold that in. And you cannot placate, pacify people. Because you do that really well. You pacify people. You put down all your needs, all your feelings, all what that is important to you to pacify people, hoping that you will get the love and appreciation or recognition you need. You already have it. You don't need to pacify anyone. And you also don't need to rescue anyone. The Ace of Coins. That card tells me you don't need to gamble your life and everything you have to gain someone's love, because that's what you're doing. You might be doing this to gain the king's love. You're doing something to gain someone's love, and the universe is saying, stop. Stop doing all that work to gain someone's love for you. Stop trying to grovel for someone's love, recognition, and appreciation of you. Stop. Because you are at your wit's end. So, hopefully, you'll get to a point where you have enough security and confidence in yourself to say and preserve your self-worth. Because you have a lot of money here. You have a lot of money. Or at least, this isn't about money or wealth. This is about your self-worth. You know that. You know you have all this money. You have all this wealth. You have all this success. This is still about your self-worth with someone. And you're still holding back. And the cards are saying, with the Ace of Swords, you need to get to the truth and get to your self-worth. It's not really clear because, if you tell the truth, it doesn't mean your self-worth, you're not going to gain your self-worth. Because a lot of this is tied into love. But even in love, you're not getting what you want. So even if you said the truth, you have no guarantees that the person you love is going to return that love to you as much as you want it. You are very fearful because you think this person is not in love with you. And you are working very hard to get this love. There's a lot of money here, no matter what. It's not about the money. It's about your truth, being honest to yourself. It's self-respect, dignity, and being very honest with your situation. Okay? That's what the cards say. So, this is Gemini Cancer. And I will resume what do you need to know right now for the rest of the signs at my next video. If this resonated with you, hit the like button and see you at my next video. Bye-bye.